Don't give me your thoughts. That's analytical stuff anyway. You're not auditing out the analytical mind, guys. You're auditing out his reactive mind, his reactions, not his analytical think. Who cares what he thinks? Well, if you're auditing out think, you're not doing sessions. You're not auditing. It's analytical. One question.
Well, maybe not going into detail, but you have to show them how the mind works without, it's working. It's going to work that way.
Yeah, if you tell them, look, we don't care about the analytical mind. We're auditing out your reactive mind. This is what we, what we're really looking for. That's fine. Okay.
Okay, so the buttons that you have to clear for the FSM drills are help, control, and communication. And on the communication one, you have to actually get the guy to give you a withhold and make it safe for him to give it off to you.
Where was that?
It's in the FSM procedure on clearing the buttons on an individual that you're dealing with. You have to take him and actually HC him, put some control. You have to talk about help, and you have to give him, some win on giving a withhold.
Okay.
That's clearing the button communication.
All right. Two things there on control. Yeah, I just threw there too. But anyway, there's two things. There's good control and there's bad control. And hopefully you're doing good control to help the guy, right? So that's okay. But this other factor about getting the person to give up a withhold as an FSM, I would check the date on that and see who really wrote it. Because I don't remember seeing an LOE thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm willing to do that. I have a real open mind. Because I could be wrong. And that's how I learn. I never close the door to learn anymore. Okay?
Yeah, I could be totally wrong. the other day I thought I was, but it was a mistake.
It's not the only time I thought I was wrong. It was when I thought I was wrong.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I got no surfbacks here. All right, we'll check that out. Okay, let me see. Let's get on through this. All right. Words. All right. Emotional control. Oh, yeah. Well, almost done here, guys. Emotional control is the next one. Got my R. Emotional control. I've seen this on staff a few times, when somebody had BIs, bad indicators, that wasn't okay in front of public. They're emotionally controlling. You should really find out why the guy has bad indicators. That would be the right thing to do instead of, that's not okay, you got bad indicators in front of public, you're the ethics. Emotional control. Give me another example of emotional control.
Like in the military, you can't.
Yeah, you can't cry in the military. No. Right? We got a military guy here. Yeah. They teach the guy to really control their emotions, which guys are kind of wired that way anyway, to control their emotions. I mean, the guys could go on the field of battle and go home and sleep. Or a guy could, if he feels justified enough, go shoot somebody and go home and go sleep. You don't see a bunch of women marching off to war, right? Maybe they have better sense. Okay. Emotional control. This is another way to cultivate somebody. See? All right, so a guy comes in and he's got his emotions controlled. How do you handle that? How do you handle that as a practitioner or somebody who's trying to help someone?
You duplicate his reality and acknowledge him. If he's in anger, you appropriately acknowledge him.
Yeah, but what if he's he's in anger, but he's holding it back, and you can't go further in the session because the root's out, right? So, or you can't even have coffee shop auditing with him because he's sitting there. What do you do? Yeah, you got to get in calm with him. Such sufficient calm, you know, that he's willing to talk about his anger and get that out. Right, right. And that's how you deprogram this culturation, where they teach people how to be emotionally controlled. See, because you're never going to get the real person in front of you unless he's really being there and he's really demonstrating his emotional tone level. If he's being facade, oh, I'm being real happy, but he's mad, that's not, he's out of valence, right? He's not being himself. So you to do any, so in order for processing to work, the guy's got to be in valence. As isness cannot take place if he's out of valence. Hence, if you got a suppressive, he can't get case gain, right? Right. The church says I'm a suppressive, but they haven't explained all the certs they gave me. I must have.
You woke up one day and you were SP.
I switched valence or something. It became an SP. Certified, right?
Yeah.
They put me on to somebody who then put me on to somebody else. And they couldn't find anybody else that they felt just like that would have the conversation. They don't know.
Okay, the other one is ideology or doctrine. I only got a couple more. Ideology or doctrine, and I'm not even going to try to clear those words. I'll give you an example of it. Here's a perfect example of it. All that is good is embodied in the leader or the group. All that is bad is on the outside, the wogs or whoever they call them. Wogs or, see, those bad guys, psychiatrists or somebody. But all that is good is us. We're the elite. How do you combat that? How do you handle that?